Alright, hello there. I'm Papa1 and this is AOS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 Show AA, and we're getting ready to start the first one of 3 Fist by Chance qualifiers for the grappling division. So let's get started. So in the first match, you're going to see one of my newest creations, Tsunami, and his first matchup is Rickson Gracie. And you know, Rickson Gracie, like his brother Royce Gracie, who fought at UFC 1, and when that tournament, that was a groundbreaking tournament that showed that, you know, there is ways to defeat, you know, people way larger than you by using jiu-jitsu. That's what put jiu-jitsu on the map. Because, you know, no fixed fights, you just out grapple people, and the Gracie family and their students are known for taking bouts against people who want to challenge them to fights and stuff like that. Most of the time, they'll be from other, like, you know, other people from other schools for fighting and stuff like that, or martial arts. Sometimes they be like people who like are like, you know, like think they're tough and they say they can take one of them out and stuff like that. Yeah, there's I believe his name is Lawrence Kenshin. He got one of the matches that happened between one of the Gracie students versus some bodybuilder like dude, and he just completely dismantled him. You know, even when the big dude took him down, he couldn't get no shots off on the ground. So you already know we gotta make sure that Tsunami stuff, better known as the Bear God, gotta make sure his stuff is on here. Alright. He's the only one to be used, and for the second one, I believe Shadow, the Ghost Ninja, is the second one. So without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, I'm not giving him no easy opponent, man, because he's going to get Rickson Gracie, man. I like the way the character's set up on here for Rickson Gracie, but I wish they had like more moves on here and stuff like that. But this was like very early on, when like the early stages of MMA. I think MMA only been around for like 3 or 4 decades, I believe. Actual MMA, you know, where they just do no rules fighting and stuff like that. But like as far as like it actually being like utilized, it's probably only been close to under 30 years, just under 30 years. Because it hasn't been around for as long as UFC. They were doing that shit way before UFC even got started. Yeah, so it's probably been, yeah, like 40 or 35 years or something. Probably even longer than that, who knows. But anyway, here's are the rules for the Fist by Chance qualifiers for the grappling division. Here you go, right here in English. So basically, the thing you need to know is 1 5-minute round. You have to score 3 points or get the submission victory. There's 1 point for rope escapes. There's 1 point for takedowns. Ground save is turned on, and time decision is turned on. With knockdowns, blood, and quick match all being turned off. All right, let's make sure it's on the hardest difficulty, which it is. We get started. Yeah, so Tsunami is one of 4 of my super heavyweights. Yeah. The next time you'll see a super heavyweight is in the second Fist by Chance qualifier for the double team division. Look at that size difference. Yeah. Might as well been fighting in Pride if they was able to have that ring on here, because this is some Pride type shit. Having giants take on people not even half their size, like third of their size. You want to go that far, you know? But let's see what Rickson Gracie can do, you know? Because I thought about putting Tsunami in the Fist by Chance qualifier for the PW division. I was like, you know what? He got a lot of good grappling moves on here. So, what better thing to do than put him on here? Yeah. So, the counter guillotine choke right there. strikes by Hickson right now. Or I could call him Gracie. He's the only Gracie character that's on this game. I don't know when, cause his brother was actually fought in Pride. Hoist Gracie. I think a couple of their brothers did, but the one who had the most fights, I believe, over there was probably Hoist Gracie. Not Hoist, but Henzo. My bad. I'm thinking of Hoist Gracie when he was in the UFC. He did a couple of those, the UFC tournaments. I was thinking of Hendo Gracie. Henzo, not Hendo, but Henzo Gracie. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. My bad. But he's doing well so far. He's building up meter pretty well right now. He is building up that meter pretty quickly. So yeah, you either gotta win on points or you gotta get the submission in the time required. And everybody only got 5 minutes to either score 3 points using takedowns and rope escapes, or get the submission finish. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta do something right quick, but y'all can continue to watch this match. Oh crap. That's on me. That's my bad. I was trying to turn down the volume, accidentally turned off the picture. But it looks like what's his name has scored a point. Hickson has scored a point. it was saying that his Grace was up 2-1. Goddamn, Hickson won that match. I was gone for a little bit, but look like I won't be putting Tsunami in that again unless I fix his freaking AI settings. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that match after we get done with this to see if he was, you know, if his AI settings and stuff are efficient enough. I may have to change one of his moves or something. That's what it seemed like. Probably change that body shot counter to something else. Anyway, you already know I was expecting my characters to win all these qualifiers that they were involved in and stuff like that, but it's nice to see a surprise. But that wasn't much of a surprise to me. It's the grappling division, and Hickson Gracie should be able to do well. And on the other time, I believe he's been in the grappling division a couple of times for qualifiers, Hickson. And the only other time that he was in there when he wasn't doing qualifiers was when he had won the Fight for Gold championship, where he challenged at the time well, he's currently the Fight for Gold champion as well. He challenged what's his name? Volkan. Yeah, Volkan. He challenged Volkan and he lost in consecutive back-to-back matches. So, you know, if he's able to win the fifth spot chance, you know, he's gonna be winning another crack at Volkan. Look at this. Those are two straight takedowns in a row for Yuki. First one was a vertical suplex. The second one was a double roll underhook over the head suplex. I forget what move that what's his name used to get his one takedown. What is his other thing? Oh, Hiroshi. Yeah, Hiroshi. Alright, he wins this with that. I believe that was the counter from the kick. Yeah, the single leg slam from his opponent throwing the kick at him. Or single leg takedown. Alright, here go the finals of the first fifth spot chance qualifier for the grappling division. Let's see who will be moving on to this, which is going to be a 4-man fifth spot chance come show 8C. They're both impressive, you know. Yuki got his victory quite easily, and I haven't seen the footage, but like, you know, once thing was able to get score 2 points, where I can only assume was by rope escape. I guess he was able to get him off the ground, you know, like do one of those power slam moves that you. Cause like it's one of those death lip slams where you do a scoop slam or a belly to back suplex where you take down the opponent or whatever like that. Cause those are the only two ways that like you can really like slam the super heavyweights or whatnot. Alright. He got the trip down to the punches to the body just now. Take down the punches to the body, I should say. Forearm smash by Yuki. Power driver by Yuki. Arm breaker by Yuki. They're not really doing nothing. They pretty much not taunting. They're just going towards each other. Counter leg, counter drop toe hold, I should say. Yeah. A few times by Hickson. He hits him with a punch. It knocks him down. Another counter drop toe hold by Yuki, and then Hickson Gracie sends him out the ring with the rising shoulder block. This time he tries to go for the spear, but he gets countered into guillotine by Yuki. Tie up by Hickson, he starts doing his punches, attacking the leg and the body and the head. Counter single leg slam scores Hickson his first takedown point. Also, I forgot he could have possibly done that twice. That counter single leg takedown. I forgot that's a I got two of those versus or at least one of them. It's weird to me how certain moves can do knockdown damage and certain other moves don't do knockdown damage, and the same thing goes for takedown. Certain moves ain't considered a takedown, even though a goddamn scoop slam is a goddamn takedown. Because any move that can be countered should be considered that, and I'm not sure. And I wish this game was more like other games where you could counter almost any and everything. Because what's that game called? King of the Coliseum 2, you can counter almost anything that you do in a match. Almost any and everything can be countered. I think the same thing goes for that other wrestling game. All-Star Pro Wrestling 3. Yeah. If you can counter almost anything in that game as well. Not sure what all you can counter, and Here Comes the Pain. But I like the fact that Here Comes the Pain got one of the better, size different physics systems when it comes to grappling and stuff like that. Like if you playing as like a female character, like you're not gonna be able to overpower even like the crucial weights and stuff like that too easily. Let alone somebody who's just a normal, heavyweight style wrestler who's probably like 220 or something like that, or just 200 pounds. Because, the female wrestlers tend to be anywhere from 140 pounds to sometimes less. I guess a couple could be like 150 or something like that. But like, they not that heavy. I mean, I don't think China was too much over 200 pounds. If anything, she was probably only like 180 or 190 or something like that, if not less. She wrestled and stuff like that, but like, like Lita and Trish Stratus, they have to be like the low 140s or some shit like that. If not just at 150 or something, if not less. think the smallest female wrestler I've seen so far in the WWE is the person who came over from what's that called, TNA Impact or whatever. She used to be part of yeah, what's they called, LAX, yeah, LAX or whatever like that. Selena Vega, she was part of that. I believe she was a part of that too. And I believe she did wrestle in TNA Impact before they became this Impact Wrestling and all that other bull crap. It's either her or what's the name? Who's the smallest wrestler? I think AJ Lee was probably like a little bit taller than the both of them. But AJ Lee was that big, and so is Alexa Bliss. She's still WWE. Yeah. You know, I personally would prefer her. Stuff like that. She's a decent in-ring comparator, but like she does not know how to work a match. You know, or that's just WWE doing that with her character or whatever like that. But wherever it is, all right. Congrats to Hickson. I'm talking all this about other shit that don't matter, and he just sat up here and won both of his matches on points, and that only points he got came from that single leg takedown. But Yuki was doing well in that match. He just failed to score any points. That's why he lost. Grapples and everything else. I can't permanently change it right here, but I will permanently change it in a second. Oh yeah, I gave him that. I also did want him to have this, but his attack to the body should probably be something else. Should I give him this instead to the body? Because I believe he does have this. Oh wait, no. Never mind, he has this right there. He has that does that type of damage. Okay. So he doesn't have to punch to the body. I gave him that. I must have given it to a different character then. No, I didn't get to see the match, so like ain't no need to even talk or deal with that stuff right now. So you know, there's always the next show A, or I could possibly put him in the fight for gold championship. You know, he's a new character. He has a bit in there. Anyway, let's set up for the very next one. So the very next Fish by Chance qualifier, number 2 for the grappling division. Now you're going to get to see in the next video Shadow in action, the Ghost Ninja Shadow. So let's see right quick who I was involved in that with him. Okay. Congrats again to Hicks and Gracie, man. I had thought my character was going to win, my creative wrestler was going to win, but you know, it's what it is for all that. Where is it? Alexander. And I think the next one is, where is he at? Oh, he's under 1 for IWGP. It's down here, and then I believe the last one is Gary Albright. Let me see real quick. Is that the right way? Yep. That's the right way to set that up. Everything looks alright except for this should be turned off and this should be turned off. Now the rules are what they should be. Alright. Oh wait, we ain't supposed to be starting that right now. I possibly could do all the qualifiers on one video, but like that probably takes at the minimum 45 or possibly an hour. And I can't really be using too much space these recordings, so yeah, this is good enough. It ended right there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. You probably got to see what was going on with him, but I got to see where I should put him, and I think I may end up putting him in either the absolute division or possibly even the KO division. Yeah, of all the super heavyweights, he probably has the most potential to win in the KO division and stuff like that. But until the next one later, all the other good stuff. There's nothing really else to talk about with this. Once again, congrats to Rickson Gracie, who is moving on to the 5th spot chance. He didn't have an easy time getting there. Yuki, to me, was doing somewhat better in that match, but he failed to score any points, so we would never know who won the time decision. Because you know, if you fail to score points and your opponent does, you just lose when it comes to time decision. Because the only way it's going to go to time decision unless there's a tie on points. You know, at the end of regulation, if there's a tie on points. So yeah, hope you enjoy your life, all the other good stuff, and to the next one later.